day of live action. So, I mean, after losing that weight since you left Duke, what's been the biggest difference you've seen?
Just me being able to guard smaller guys, and definitely me being in better shape for sure. Those are some adjustments.
Let's go to Richie and then Sam.
Hey, Vernon, to kind of follow up on that question that Jack just asked, in terms of you as a player at Duke, you were extremely powerful, a strong post player at Duke. With that weight loss, do you feel like that's going to take away the ability to play in the post moving forward? And then number two, were there things at Duke that you wish you could have showcased, but maybe didn't because of the system you played in?
Yeah, for your first question, I feel like it definitely. I feel like it won't change for me playing the post. I feel like that's something I've always had, and something even at this level I'll have for sure. And for your second question, I feel like yeah, just like I feel like it was also on my part, just with me being a little overweight, as you would say. I feel like that kind of like played that. I feel like that role was set for me, really. Just me playing the post, really, just because I felt like I was the best option for that.
Thank you.
We'll go to Sam and then Raphael.
Vernon, thanks for joining us. Hope you're doing well. I know you touched a little bit on draft night. I was just hoping you could expand upon your father was an NFL player, and I know kind of growing up around that professional sports scene, is that just, did you ever play football or anything like that? And did that kind of give you a little bit of a cooler perspective and an advanced perspective on what it was like to be a professional athlete and just kind of the influences your dad has had you as you make the transition into professional sports?
Yeah, just yeah, I played football 1 year in middle school. Didn't like it really, so I just stuck with basketball. But my dad definitely like helped me just with the professionalism and just like what to expect coming in. I mean, he doesn't know the X's and O's and stuff like that with the basketball, but definitely just with the mindset and just like the professionalism, he definitely helped me in that aspect coming into the NBA.
Would you say that professionalism is kind of the main thing you learn from him, just kind of going day to day, working hard, and you can get to, the goals and things you want to do?
Yeah, just from like being around him and just being in the locker room sometimes with his teammates and just growing up and just seeing him work out and stuff like that. So, yeah.
Thank you, Vernon.
Go to Raphael.
Hello, Vernon. This is Raphael from the 3-point conversion. You spoke about it earlier as far as you being a power guy in college, but now coming into the NBA, knowing that the NBA isn't that type of league where, the post player guy and a more dominant big man, How do you adjust, and what are you looking to adjust, or I guess adjust in your game?
I mean, I feel like I've always had just a soft touch and just being able to extend the range. It's just something I didn't really get to showcase in the college level. But I feel like at this level, I'll definitely be able to use that and be able to show my touch, and just with me being in better shape, that's something I'll definitely be able to show.
And are you looking to run now since you lost that weight? And you know there's going to be a running team. You look at the players you have on it.
Yeah, with all these, for sure, definitely being able to get up and down. That's something. That's our main emphasis right now, heading into just being able to get up and down.
Thanks.
Let's go Rod and then Richard Walker.
Hey, Vernon, Rod Boone here. Just wondering, this is obviously just 2 days into this thing for you guys practice-wise, but just wondering from your perspective, coming from college to the pros now, what's your first impressions of just how things are in terms of practice, the routine? I mean, I know it's different because of the pandemic, but what's your first impression of just what you guys are doing out there on the floor as a team and just your teammates overall out there?
I mean, I'm getting close with all the guys. I feel like my first impressions on the team, just like what the guy said earlier, this team's going to be a fast-paced team. So I feel like being in shape's a big key for this team. So that's some of my impressions of this team.
And then you mentioned you're close to a couple of guys. Like, who would you say you got closest to so far on the team?
Definitely like the rookies, like LaMelo, Nick, Devontae, PJ. I know PJ and Miles just from the circuit. from high school days. So just those guys for sure.
Thank you.
All right, let's go to Richard Walker and then Jason.
Vernon, this is Rich Walker from CarolinaSportsHub.com. You talked about transforming your body. What position do you see yourself playing, and is there a player in this team or in the league that you emulate to try to be moving forward to fit in better with this team?
Yeah, I mean, mainly the 4 and 5, just either or, the 4 or 5, but some guys that I look to emulate or take parts of my game from, just guys like Anthony Davis, Brook Lopez, just those type of guys for sure.
Jason?
All right, yeah, I was waiting to see if Rooster had a follow-up. Sorry. Hey, Vernon, this is Jason Brown with Spectrum News 1 in Charlotte. And obviously everyone has sort of touched on the getting fit and eating right, eating better. You were pretty candid about that in your introductory press conference. But now that you've had 2 days of an NBA practice, are you seeing the benefits of the body changes that you've made? And what has that been in your opinion?
Yeah, I mean, definitely I've seen the changes just with the fast pace, like I was talking about with this team, and me being able to go longer periods of time without getting as tired as I usually would, like I did in the college level. But that's something I've definitely seen that's changed for sure.
But I guess my question then becomes is like, so you're able to, you don't fatigue as fast, I guess, but as far as the ability to defend or some of the things you're being asked to do on the court, what benefits are you seeing from the changes that you've made in your body?
Yeah, just me being able to guard like smaller guards, being able to switch out if I have to, like emergency, being able to switch on guards and guard them till the shot clock runs out. So just like those are some like changes I've seen.
Let's wrap up with Jack and then Raphael.
Hey, Vernon. So last year, James Borrego really encouraged Cody Zeller to attempt a lot more three-pointers. He had a career high in three-point attempts last year. I know you only shot 21 last year at Duke. You made 38% of them. But has James Borrego or the coaching staff encouraged you to kind of step behind the three-point line and attempt more threes?
I mean, yeah, he says if you have a shot, take it. I mean, just playing off the defense and what they give me, really. That's something. Just being a basketball player, really. Just like seeing the court and just playing off of that.
Let's wrap up with Raphael.
Hey, Vern, I had to ask you this. Just a lighter question. You know, you've been asked all these great questions. When Duke lost, did the team tease you? Did you get any teasing or hazing, anything like that after they lost?
I got some words from Miles after the next day, but other than that, not really. I didn't get anything off social media or anything like that. But from Miles, yeah, I did.